Yes, as I've been amazing session. This is the first day of the Nigerian Fintech Week, and it will be seamless at this edition of Nigerian Fintech Week 2024. So we are here with George Onyewuchi, who is the head of products payment SoftAlliance. We're glad to have you, sir. Good
Thank you very
afternoon.
much. Thank you very much.
How are you doing, and how is this summit going so far?
It's been going great. I mean, there's a wonderful gathering, probably the biggest in the fintech industry in the country at the moment. So, I mean, I'm glad to be here.
Okay, awesome. So let's go straight. How is SoftAlliance innovating in the payment space, and what unique value does your platform bring to Nigerians' digital payment ecosystem?
I mean, Soft Alliance have been at the forefront of innovation, right? Trying to drive digital payments holistically, right? We'll have what you can look at calling a consolidated payments offering, right? Whereby you can plug into our payment infrastructure, right? And you're able to manage payments across all channels. So one infrastructure, and you'll be able to see payments and visibility across channels. So whether the person is paying using a POS, whether the person is paying using card, whether the person is paying using transfers, whether the person is paying going to the bank to pay, right? Just coming on board our solution, it gives you that platform where you plug in and we're able to deliver that consolidated payments collection system for you, right? So that you can collect payments from your customers through all the channels that they are already accustomed to. And you're able to track and see every single penny from one single dashboard. So the guy is going to the branch to pay, you're seeing actually the money he's paying in the branch. He's paying through POS, he's paying through transfer, everything is linked to one seamless consolidated solution. So that is one of the ways we are trying to innovate and digitize payment and making collection very easy.
Thank you very much. Awesome. So,
Yeah.
SoftAlliance have been helping businesses and government agencies in Nigeria
Very
undergo
correct.
digital
Very correct.
transformation through
Yeah.
efficient and secure payment system.
Yeah.
How do you guys go about this?
So as a company, right? As a company, talking about how we
Help government agencies.
help government agencies, how we try to kind of help them create revenue stream, right? Help them manage revenue. Today, we support like at the federal and at the state level, we support government in when it comes to payroll, when it comes to collections, billing, right? So both in the aspect of collecting money and in the aspect of paying out money, we use our platform to facilitate all that. So we help them do billing, right? Giving them what we call the central billing system, where they're able to issue government bills so that all government bills can be electronically tracked, right? Once you issue a bill to somebody, you already know how much you're expecting. So you can plan, you can budget. And when there's the payment for that bill, you can also track so that there are no leakages, right? So we help them electronically manage revenue generation in the states. And we're also doing that for a number of agencies, both at the federal level and at the state level. So both in driving collections and also managing paying salaries, vendors, paying out payments, right? We give them the platform to do it from the comfort of the government authorities' offices.
Awesome. So, looking at the efficiency of SoftAlliance, are there plans for SoftAlliance to expand its payment solutions to other African markets? And how do you plan to overcome challenges like infrastructure and regulatory compliance in these regions?
So naturally, compliance will always be a big deal because we have different regulatory laws, regulatory framework, different regulatory bodies across different countries, right? So, of course, we're a very compliant company, right? We are CBN licensed company. We are ISO certified, right? So we are very, very particular about compliance. So what we do is that we try to understand what are the governing regulations in any particular place that we are interested in, right? And we are actually actively making moves to actually go look at the other African markets. Today, there are a couple of pilot programs we are running in a place like Rwanda to see how we can bring in infrastructure. We are powering some of these cameras you see all around the place to drive smart city. To drive that whole revolution around smart cities, right? And so one of those things that we're trying to also do in a place like Rwanda, where we're piloting, such opportunity and trying to see what can happen to bring such infrastructure outside there. And when we are doing it, we're also using it to help the government of the day drive collections. So we are driving revenue. When you beat traffic lights, you don't use the right licenses to drive your cars. Those cameras are capturing you as you move. You are able to now collect revenue from the government, whether it's via fines for people that have beat the traffic or beat the lights, whether people that are using incomplete documentation to drive around, right? So we are attaching our payment rails to those infrastructure. So it's kind of like an embedded finance. And we are doing it in so many places in Nigeria. And we are now moving outside Nigeria to see how we can bring embedded finance into the African infrastructure ecosystem.
Wow, awesome. Thank you very much. SoftAlliance
Yeah.
are really doing
Thank you
great.
very much.
So, lastly, let's look at the future. How do you see the future of emerging technologies like in the likes of blockchain, AI, and robotics
I mean,
in Africa?
yeah, AI, blockchain, emerging technologies. Africa is always quick to jump on things like this. And there's been a great use or application of these technologies in different areas, right? Africa is no much different to the rest of the world, right? It's just that we are located in a particular geographical space called Africa, right? But the challenges that we go through every day, the needs and yearnings of and aspirations of Africans are pretty much the same with what is happening outside, right? It's just that they are ahead of us in getting some of these things going, right? So when you come to Africa, there are a lot of people trying to use blockchain and AI to see how they can create value. They create services that can help better the life of Africans. I was just speaking about it earlier, how some people are using, for example, AI to drive um, predicting weather forecasts, predicting soil technologies, advising farmers on what to do at any particular time to make sure that they get good yields at the end of during the harvest period, right? And all those things are driven by AI. We have a situation too where the government of the day is playing around blockchain technology to see how you can, use blockchain to power our data in the country, especially around population data, right? How can birth population, death population, use blockchain to manage that population data in the country so that we have a veritable archive of data, especially when it comes to our population, managing our population basis. So there are a lot of ways that people are trying to bring in those things into the country today.
Knowing, awesome, sir.
Yeah.
Knowing the impact these emerging techs are going to put, are there ways SoftAlliance are trying to align themselves or to input these emerging techs to what they are doing?
Most definitely. Today, for example, we are very innovative as an organization. Today, one of the things that we are playing around is to say, because we support a lot of government agencies, a lot of governments, both at the state and the federal level, we are trying to see how can we bring in AI to help the data that we generate in supporting government. How can we bring in AI to make them be able to be more efficient in both collecting revenue, right? And also understanding the nature of the sectors that is generating that revenue, right, for better decision making. Today we are driving informal sector collection for some governments, for some state governments, right? How we're trying to bring in AI to be able to analyze some of those data we are getting from the informal sector, so that government will better understand what is the best way to generate sustainable revenue from that sector. How much do you levy as taxes to these guys? Because it's hard to really, because you don't have accurate data, you really don't know how much the guys are generating, right? But with the help of AI and how the data we are generating, we're able to give government more insights into that sector, right? For them to make better decisions. And we're also doing the same thing for private entities, right? Where we want to help them in financial advisory, make them understand how cash flow is happening on their accounts. Money is going in, money is going out. But can you predict your income? Can you predict when you are likely to need money, right? When you are likely to be, your cash flow is likely to fall short of your needs, right? So making you understand your financial data better, so that you can make better and efficient decisions as a company. So we are bringing that into our product called SoftPay, right? So we are leveraging these emerging technologies, particularly AI, like subject of discussion today, to see how we can help in providing more insights to both businesses and public sector clients, right, to make better decisions.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
very much. I've been an amazing session with
You're welcome.
with you, sir. Thank you very much.
Always great sitting with
And,
you.
a lot of people would like
Always
to
great.
know, because the solutions you guys are bringing is phenomenal. How do we reach out to know more about your products and about SoftAlliance?
Well, very easy. You can go to SoftAlliance.ng. Softpay.ng is also for the particular product called SoftPay. But if you also check out SoftAlliance, we are very available across all social platforms, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We're very active there. In fact, make it easier for yourself. Just go to Google and just type SoftAlliance. You see all the various channels that you can reach us on. Yeah, and you can go to like I have on my heart, softpay.ng, and then you also get us.
Assistant software. I hope everything is soft on payments.
Sorry?
As the name starts, so soft.
No, everything's soft, bro. Everything's soft.
That's what I love about SoftAlliance. Thank you, everyone. Thank
Yeah,
you.
bro.
I see you live from Coin Institute.
Thanks, yeah.
Everyone in the blockchain and MTech TV in Africa.
You're welcome.
Bye for now.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you very much.